Halloween cookies. I've got Felicity with me today, my helper. So this is just what the Americans would call a sugar cookie recipe, but what we would call biscuits. And we're going to decorate them Halloween themed. You need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees. We've got plain flour.
Icing!
Colourful icing already done, but we're also going to make our own icing. Flour, we've got 400 grams of plain flour. Egg, we just got 1 egg today. We've got 280 grams of caster sugar. What else?
Pumpkins!
And pumpkins, but they're not going into the cookies, are they? They're just for decoration. Just for decoration day. We've got salt, a little bit of salt.
Egg cup!
Well, inside the egg cup is bicarbonate of soda, 3/4 teaspoon, a little bit of vanilla, butter. How much butter have we got? 200 grams of butter at room temperature so that it's soft. And here are our cutters. So what cutters have we got? Bat.
And
Pumpkins. Oh, it's the white one.
A ghost!
A ghost. We also need baking tray lined with baking paper so that they don't stick when we put them in the oven. So what we're going to put into our big mixing bowl first?
Egg!
First, we're going to put in our butter and our sugar. So can you put that in? Tip it in. No, in here. In here. Not to worry. Don't worry, darling. Let's just put it in there. There we go. It's just take it, do what you can, go with it. Make it as you go along. So we've got our butter in, and now we're going to put our sugar into this bowl. So just pour the butter in, the sugar in with the butter, and then we're going to put in a bit of, remember what this is called?
Yeah.
What's it called? Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. So we're just going to put a little bit in, just a little, tiny little bit. Oh, that's enough. Lovely. Very vanilla-y. Can you remember?
Yeah.
A big bash, and then that's it. And then that was a good crack.
Let's get mixing.
Okay, so we've got a KitchenAid, but you can use any mixer. You can also use a hand mixer. You basically want all of these ingredients to be really nicely, smoothly blended together before you add the dry ingredients. Whoa. So just start off with it quite slowly. Can you see it all smoothing together?
Yeah.
And then after a few seconds or whatever, you can crank it up to the next speed and give it a really good mix.
Let's do it.
Okay. There we go. We're on level 2 now. And you see that's really nice and creamy. But don't mix it too much. I think that's about done, do you? So now we're going to sieve in the flour, which has been very well kneaded and mixed by Felicity by hand so far. Put it together.
Yeah.
That's it, dip it in. And then we're also going to add the bicarbonate of soda and a bit of salt, just a pinch. And then you can tap it on your hand and really make it snow. Look, that's it, it comes out. And this is adding air to the dry ingredients, so it makes everything a little bit lighter and smoother. And now we're going to put it in the mixer just for 10 seconds or so to make sure it's all blended nicely.
Look, it's getting yellow.
It's yellow. We're ready to take the dough out, and we're going to put it into the freezer for about 5 minutes just so it gets nice and cool, and that way when we cut it out it will be easier to cut out. So this is what the dough should look like. Let's squash that down nicely and then wrap it up in its parcel, and then we're going to put that into the freezer so that our dough is really nice and firm for when we do our cutting. We're going to put a bit of flour down, probably don't need as much as this. Matching. Cheers. Right.
Cheers.
Super bakers. Yeah? Cheers. Okay.
Now I'm a cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Now, are you ready to unroll our dough? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do you want to do it? Lovely. So squish it down nicely and I'm going to roll it out around, how much do you think, half a centimetre?
Yeah.
In thickness. You don't want it too thick. I'm going to do a pumpkin first, ready? So just push your shapes. We got these from Amazon or eBay and they were about £5 for all three. You can literally get cutters in any shape. So there's your bat. I'm going to do a pumpkin, so just squish it down, give it a little wiggle, and now what we're going to do is put them on the tray. So the cookies need to go into the oven for around 10 minutes, and just check around the edge, just slightly turning a little bit golden. You don't want to leave them in for too long. So once your biscuits have been in the oven and they're finished, take them out to cool and put them on a cooling rack. So to make your royal icing, you're going to need icing sugar and egg whites. Just judge it, you might need 2, 3, 4 egg whites, and then you can put some lemon juice in or vanilla in or whatever. Mix it all round and then put it into some kind of piping bag. I will show you how I'm going to do it. We have also bought these ready done eyeballs, just because it's easier really. So to ice you need a very small nozzle so that you've got control over where the icing is going, and you want to ice around the edge first. Make sure the icing's thick enough that it's not going to just drip off the edge, and then leave it for 5 minutes so that icing around the edge gets a little bit firm and acts as a bit of a fence. Then you're going to flood the middle with more icing, so you can just do it in some kind of a zigzag effect, and then smooth it around with some kind of toothpick or cocktail stick or anything really. You can also use one of those cake testers, just any kind of small stick. Bye guys, thanks for watching.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.
I don't want to waste any. Oh! Oh! There we go. I think Daddy would like one of these.
He'll say, ah!
You think he'll be scared?
Yeah.
Of the cookies?
Yeah. I'm so scared.
Hi everyone!
Hi everyone. Do you like to bake Halloween cookies like that?
Yes please. What do I need to do?
Put butter in and icing.